Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to repair the belt moldings on your Lexus IS 250 or 350. This is 6 to 12, 13, somewhere in there. Basically the laminate kind of peels off of them. It happens pretty quick, so chances are yours are like this. New ones are expensive and they end up doing the same thing again. So I'm going to show you how to fix it for less than about $5 and it takes about an hour to do. The hardest part is getting them off, at least the front door. So let's get the moldings off and take care of them. So to get our driver's door panel off, we'll pull the cover off behind the handle. Then we'll pull the switches out. We'll just clip in so you get underneath them with a pick and pry them up. And we'll unplug them. Then we get to the screws that were behind the switches and the one that was behind our handle. And then we can just tear our door panel off. Those are the only screws that are in it. We'll disconnect our handle and our lock. A couple plugs on there for speakers. Unplug those. And we have one light at the bottom. We're just going to pop the light out. It's easier to get the whole light out and then unplug it than it is to try and unplug it with the light in there. Fingers are too big for this. Our door panel's off. Now we can pull this rear section of the door panel off. There's one little bumper in there, held in with a Phillips screw. And then there's a bunch of clips. So we're just going to put our trim clip pliers back there, pop these off, and it slides out. Now we're going to pull the trim off around the window opening. A couple Christmas trees in the bottom, and then it just unclips. Now we can get to the nut for the little triangle piece in the corner here, and this is the entire reason that we had to take the door panel off. We'll plug our switches back in so we can put our window down. You could have put the window down at the beginning, but I also had to change some other stuff on this door, so I needed it up. Another common Lexus problem. That'll be in another video. So I put our window back down. Now I can pull our belt molding off of here. Just pry out on the clips a little bit. You can pull up on them, but I was trying to make sure I could save them. And our belt molding is off. The rear belt molding is a lot easier to do. Just put the window down, reach in there with a pick and get that first clip to disengage, and it usually just pops right off. With the window down, it allows those clips to unclip. With the windows up, you'll end up breaking all those clips. So take your Ace workbench, not a sponsor, and set your molding down on top of it. We want to take a razor blade. I usually find the dullest one in the shop, but a sharp one works best. And we're just going to cut this little flap off of here. Now when you get to the felt part, you don't want to cut into that, so you got to be careful. Just want to trim it even with the top. Just to be clear, I'm cutting the black coating that used to be attached to this trim piece over the top. I'm not trying to cut the felt part off, the window sweep. I'm just cutting off the part that is no longer attached and is supposed to be. Oh, part of it's stuck. Some of it's still holding on. You can usually just peel it off of there. And put it right in your workbench. If there's any that's still on there, just trim it flat. That's one. Do the same thing on the rear molding, just a whole lot faster. That's two. Now we're going to mask off the part that we want to stay chrome and not the part that we need to replace our black on. Now we're just going to go ahead and scuff our molding where we want it to be black. I'm just using a red scuff pad. It doesn't take much. Put the tape on there to help mask it off and so that we don't scratch the part that we don't want painted. After we have everything sanded down, we can wipe it down with a little wax and grease remover just to get all of the dust off of there or any kind of oils we had on there. Mask off the window sweep, little rubber part. Probably wouldn't matter if you painted it, but I don't want the paint flaking off in the future, so we'll just mask it off. It's pretty simple. And we'll also use that to hold the stand. A couple of plastic caps at the end, I'm just taping those off. I'm gonna paint them up. It is worth satin black trim paint. You can use whatever brand you want, but satin black is usually what most of them are. We'll let that dry up and throw another coat on. Probably put 3 coats on there. While we're waiting for our paint to dry, we're going to go ahead and get our door panel ready to go back on the car. So it's easier to lift it off with the belt molding here as part of it, and then unclip the belt molding from the door panel when it's sitting here on our stand. Just press it on the tabs and pry it up. We'll take our belt molding off, go stick it on our door. You can leave it attached to the door panel and then set the door panel down just like you pulled it up to pull it off. But it's much easier to do it this way and then just push the door panel straight on. That's the way it was done at the factory, so it is meant to go together that way. Now we'll unmask our moldings that are dry, or at least I hope they are. Otherwise I'm going to have some fingerprints in them. They're pretty dry. And they look pretty good. Better than what was on there. So we'll just slide the front one in. Flip that tab in the front. Get it to drop down on the pinch weld. And just snap it in. Use your belt molding installation tool for that. We'll put our little triangle piece in the corner. That'll hold it down. Bolt that in. Then we'll install the rear one. This one slides into the rear molding. And then just clip it down on the pinch weld. That one's much easier. We'll put our trim on the top of the window back in. We're going to put it all together. And then go do the other side. Actually, we're not going to do the other side. I already did the other side. Now I'll put this lower piece on. This goes on after the upper piece because it clips into it. Slides onto the clips that stay in the back of the door and clips in the front. We'll put our little rubber baby buggy bumper back in here. Now we're ready to put our door panel on. Connect the lock and the handles. Fish our wires through. Plug in our speakers. We'll fish the wire through for the light. We'll line up our door panel. There's a couple alignment tabs on the back of it. Line those up and smash it on there. We'll put our screw back behind our handle and the other one behind the switches. Plug in our switches. Put our cover back on behind the handle. Plug in our light. Snap that in. Turn it over and then snap it in. Make sure our door lock and handle work. And there you have it. We still need to clean the old moldings, but I don't clean things on my channel, so we'll let the detail guy do that. So there you have it, a cheap way to fix your peeling belt moldings in your Lexus IS. If you want to see what else I did to this car, consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.